Jack had always dreamed of living a life of adventure. As a young man, he read books about explorers and adventurers who traveled to far-off lands and experienced new cultures. Jack longed to experience those things for himself, but he never imagined that it would take him so far away from his family. Jack grew up in a small town in the Midwest. His parents were hardworking people who instilled in him a strong work ethic and a sense of responsibility. Jack loved his family, but he always felt like there was something more out there for him. After graduating from high school, Jack decided to take a gap year to travel and explore the world. He backpacked through Europe, traveled to South America, and even spent time in Asia. He loved the sense of freedom and adventure that came with traveling to new places and meeting new people. But as the years went by, Jack realized that he had become so accustomed to the life of a traveler that he couldn't imagine going back to his old life. He had made friends all over the world and had built a life for himself in a new country. Jack loved his new life, but he missed his family terribly. He missed his parents' home-cooked meals, his siblings' laughter, and the simple pleasures of life in his small town. He knew that he could never go back to his old life, but he couldn't bear the thought of never seeing his family again. So Jack came up with a plan. He decided to start a travel blog and write about his adventures around the world. He hoped that his family would follow his blog and feel like they were a part of his life, even though he was so far away. Jack's blog quickly became popular, and he gained a following of readers from all over the world. But more importantly, his family started following his blog and commenting on his posts. They loved hearing about his adventures and seeing pictures of the places he had visited. As the years went by, Jack's family continued to follow his blog and keep up with his travels. They missed him terribly, but they knew that he was living the life he had always dreamed of. And Jack knew that even though he was so far away, his family was always with him in spirit. In the end, Jack realized that he had found a way to have the best of both worlds. He could live a life of adventure and excitement, but he could also stay connected to the people he loved most. And he knew that no matter where his travels took him, he would always have a place in his heart for his family and the small town he had once called home.